Oh, what's up, boys? Today, I do not want to be out here. Really did not want to come out here today. But, got to get some kind of reps in for the day. I spent the weekend up in Athens, Georgia, watching the tailgating and watching the UGA Ole Miss game, which, by the way, was a fantastic game. Not the biggest Georgia fan. Well, I'm not the biggest football fan, but I enjoy watching. And got back. What's today? Today's Tuesday. Got back Sunday night. Monday, kind of just wanted to do work and get the everyday things done. I was thinking about coming to train, but I don't know. That would have been pretty useless, and I needed to catch up on things. Today I didn't want to come, but get some kind of reps in. I was going to do serves because, one, I haven't done serves in a while. Two, my serves are lacking. They're lagging behind. And three, my, what does it call it? I want to call it sciatica is flaring up, but it's not sciatica. It's, if you ever have those, pinching in your lower back, like right here, in those areas, like right above your glutes, that feels like sciatica, but it's what it really is just a tight hamstring, an extremely tight hamstring, and it's pulling on the insertion in your lower back, and it causes a lot of pain. And for me, playing a lot of tennis, doing a lot of sprints, when it tightens, it fucking tightens, and I'm crippled. Last night I was crippled in bed, couldn't barely move, didn't even want to get out of bed. I just kept stretching it. Finally, it released a little bit, but today I still have that pain down here. I need to keep working on stretching the hamstrings. It's because we were walking all day. Well, not all day, from Thursday to late Saturday, just walking up and down hills in Athens, Georgia. Which, by the way, the campus is beautiful. It's my second time there. And not gonna lie, the campus is beautiful, and hands down, the girls at UGA are, not bad. But a lot of walking, and that tightened up my hamstrings a lot. And no stretching. And a lot of alcohol. So those things are not conducive to my health. But anyways, all right. I don't feel like sweating up a hat. Well, actually, let me just throw on a hat anyway. Hat on, one wristband, and I'm ready. All right, let's knock these serves out. Put the wristband on the wrong arm. There we go. That's better. Oh, the sciatica. I'm just going to say it's sciatica. I don't know what to call it. Tight hamstrings, but the pinch and pain. All right, today we'll do slice out wide, or whatever. Let's not get too technical, or lefty serves are not the best. All right, let's see if I can. I should probably warm it up though, but I don't really feel like doing that. I'll warm it up with serves. right, that's actually feeling pretty dang good. I think I'm past the point of feeling that, well, let's not get too ahead of ourselves, but what I was going to say is I think I'm past the point of feeling the sharp pain in my muscles when I'm hitting a ball, because that's how it was when my muscles were underdeveloped for tennis. But now that they're getting stronger, I don't feel that needle-like pinching pain in mostly my wrist and my shoulder. Those right there, I'm not even warmed up yet, and I don't feel any kind of pain like I normally did. I'm gonna try to work on all kick. Oh boy. Alright, when I miss hit, it's a little bit of my wrist, but nothing crazy. That was not a kick serve. Neither was that toss. Neither was that toss. Jesus Christ. Wow, way off. Well. Glad that wasn't a new ball. Having a little trouble right now just because it's just shooting pain right here. You know, somebody left a comment on my YouTube channel saying that I should play pickleball instead. Now, I have nothing against pickleball. Not a thing. But, why? Two completely different sports. It's like telling somebody playing baseball, I don't know, they should go play football. I mean, it's racket sports and all, but it's two completely different sports. I'm not going to tell somebody who's very proficient in one sport, hey, you should just stop playing that sport and go play another one. I don't understand, and this is not the first time that somebody, I guess, playing pickleball has told me to just switch sports. I'm not going to just follow everybody and playing pickleball. Again, I got nothing wrong with pickleball, and I play pickleball. It's just, I don't know, it's gotten into a weird cultish kind of thing. It's getting pretty good. But I do love pickleball, and I love pickleball for tennis because, like, it gets people more motivated and into racket sports, which inevitably maybe they want to take their skills off the pickleball court, which is typically on a tennis court, and take their skills onto a tennis court and start picking up tennis. So I think pickleball is great for tennis. I love the sport, and I've always said that hey, if you want to, like, because I mean the strokes in pickleball are only so high, like you can only get so good at the strokes in pickleball, and then you want to maybe take your swinging ability to the next level, and that's where you would start getting into tennis. And that's awesome. So, I'm all for pickleball. Don't get me wrong. I am 100% on the sports side. Alright, I need to catch that ball a little thinner. Like that. One thing I'm going to have to work on is that toss, which I can do anytime, anywhere. I'm just not doing it, apparently. Dexterity is limited with my legs. It's just so painful. Still working on my cadence, on my cadence of my serving motion. getting too on top of the ball. I need to get a little bit more, get my string under that ball so I can roll over it more. Because can't roll over it if I'm already striking the ball on top like that. Like that. That one right there. That's better. Let's get these up, see if round number 2 does better. I'm going to just have to take my legs out of this equation, because any kind of cadence I do with my lower half just is a sharp, knife-like pain in my lower back, so just going to use the upper body. Well, like I said, as long as you can train around your injury, you can keep training. But I will say, I don't have that flicking up power like I do in my right hand, of course, because I didn't grow up playing lefty. So obviously I'm not going to have that power, but just trying to say, like, every time I go up to brush the ball, it feels like I have no muscles. I can't really get the spin that I want behind the ball. So today is just going to be working on strength. Don't care where the ball goes, just how fast can I get that racket head going. For not training serves for a long time, they're not bad. I mean, okay, let's not get, they're bad, but like, you know what I mean. I'm just still lacking that, well, it's getting better, but that, like, almost like the racket having an eyes of its own. Because when I'm going up here, I can't get a good sense for where I'm hitting the ball and where it's going to go. It's getting better. Those little muscles that direct the ball where I want it to go are getting a lot stronger, and it's coming in. But it does get weak pretty quick. I found myself getting very tired playing lefty. I get tired very quickly because when I'm playing righty, I'm relaxed because this is all second nature. Doing this, I'm not thinking at all. As soon as the racket's in my left hand, now I'm thinking of my feet, my hands, my racket, my torso, and I'm tense, I'm tight, I'm not breathing as efficiently as I would be with the racket at my right hand. So I find myself getting extremely tired very quickly. It just goes to show you that when somebody's tight, how easily you can lose energy. Even if you're in crazy good shape, the mind up here will, mess with you, tighten up your body, can't breathe. Oh my God. Every time I make that hip shift, I just feel the little pinching pain. I'm consistently shanking. Toss way too far out in front of me. Way too behind me. When developing a swing, you have to treat it like you're at the gym bodybuilding, because all you're doing is just working out groups of muscles in your shoulder and your arm and your hand and your wrist. So like, the more you can do, the more reps you can get in, the more you can work that muscle. And then you go home, you eat, and you eat real food, protein, steak, eggs, chicken, rice, potatoes, sweet potatoes, veggies, all this bullshit you eat at restaurants. Restaurant food ain't real food. Sorry. I mean, yeah, there's restaurants that do, like, you know, they do good food, but like the majority of this shit that you get out there, it's god awful. So like, yeah. And then you know, sleep is a huge thing too. Sleep as much as you can. Like, if you can sleep in the mornings and get away with it, get a few hours extra sleep. It does wonders for your body. Oh man. I do kind of have to work on my full cadence, so I don't have to bounce the ball. The pain in my lower back is kind of subsiding a little bit, getting a little bit of blood flow. Now, when I start really feeling a bad pain in my shoulder, and I define there's good pain and bad pain. Good pain is like you're going to the gym and you're doing bicep curls and it burns. A bad pain is when you do something, you tweak something, or you're not doing the movement right. And I know when I'm not doing my serve right is when this elbow drifts farther away from my body. So if I'm hitting a serve here and the elbow's here, I never feel good or secure in my shoulder. I always feel better when my elbow is here, close to my body. I can't fully explain it right now because I haven't developed this idea yet. But when it drifts from my body, that's when I feel it. But if I keep that elbow tucked in as much as possible and down towards my lat area, and I just keep everything right here until I start whipping, until I get my elbow up and whip up, if that makes any sense, that's when it doesn't hurt. I know none of that made any sense, but again, this is me trying to develop these ideas more concretely in my head. Because I don't want to just say something and it sounds weird and not coming from an authoritative perspective. I'm not a coach. I'm just a guy trying to learn how to play lefty. So everything I'm just word vomiting everything out and hoping something clicks. Oh my God, yeah, you should definitely not listen to me. Or maybe you should. That was pretty good. Yeah, that toss is awful though. See, that's the difference here. Sometimes I get, I'm not thinking, and I start my swing here with that elbow here, when really I like it here. This is where I'm secure. This is where my elbow, shoulder doesn't hurt. When I start doing here, I start feeling a pinch that I don't like. When I'm secure here, I don't feel anything. Well, to a degree. Actually, no, nothing actually. I feel that good pain when I do it. Not the bad. I'm starting to feel it now. I'm starting to feel that correct swing. I'm also warmed up a little bit too. Toss was too far in front of me. Phew, buddy. Starting to feel pretty strong. Oh, that was a new ball too. I'll go get that. Oh boy. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. There's no shoulder here, it's just all arm. And that's why I like I was talking about keeping that elbow here. I also like when you're in that position, keeping that elbow here, tilting that torso. So getting here, getting into position, but also like getting here, that extra like, I don't know, half foot of tilt that you get just adds so much more to your swing. Coming for you 4-5s. Alright, let's do one more basket, but I'm going to alternate from righty to lefty, just for funsies. Let me plug this in. Well, the good thing that it's becoming winter is that my camera is not overheating as much. No, in June and July, I swear my camera would overheat like every 20 minutes. Yikes. Going on a little too far behind me. Yeah. Can you imagine having a kick on either side? All right. Let me humble myself a little bit. Oh my God, that got away from me. A little tired, a little tired. It's getting there. Ooh. That got away from me. That got away from me too. Catching that toss wrong. What I'm trying to figure out is, or get the coordination of, on my righty, on the backswing with my racket, I'm here, and the racket doesn't, the head of the racket doesn't drift out, but it stays, just watch this area, tight with my body here, and it comes up. On the lefty, I do this little, where I'm bringing the head of the racket out here, so I can come here. I don't like that. And I'm trying to get the coordination in my head to keep that racket here. Simple, but kind of tough.
Yeah, you'll see a silver button right there underneath that yellow light. Just push that button. You're welcome.
Appreciate you.
No problem, man. Lefty's looking better.
It's getting there. Every day it's getting a little better.
Oh, shit.
Yep, I'll be spraying them today.
This one yours?
Yeah, my fault.
Trying to hit me?
Yeah, try it. You know,
There you go.
Lefty's a little wild today. I've got a pretty good serve over there. All right, let's get these up. Yeah, all right. That's about it for me today, folks. Shoulder's feeling like it got some exercise. That sciatica pinching pain is coming back a little bit. Temperature dropped, so it's getting a little cold. But all in all, glad that I actually got out here and did something. Worked the muscles at least a little bit. Otherwise, I would have just been in bed, not doing anything, wasting away, not getting better. But today I chose to get better. And that's all that matters sometimes. Sometimes, because sometimes, most of the times, you can't just have that philosophy of just running through the motions and going out to get better. You gotta really like push yourself to change. But I'll chalk it up as a push today. Tomorrow we'll try to get out here and really gain some ground. But I'm happy. Anyways, all right. Peace.